Hey besties. I wanted to give Cecilia a makeover, and then I realized that she was pregnant, and I was like, well, hold on a minute, like, I did not know that. And that's sort of what I was talking about in the most recent episode of Lucid Legacy, that like we find out some secrets about Cecilia that sort of change everything. And I felt a little bad because like I just gave her an entire alien baby, but like I think she should be fine. So basically the point of this video is just I'm doing some maintenance to the Lucid Legacy save, because we're on short lifespan basically. So I'm sure quite a few people have like died, divorced, got remarried, and like moved out someplace else from Henford on Bagley. So I basically just wanted to like come back in and like set up some new families so that way like the kids can have other kids that they know. Yeah, and I also do help Cecilia out because it's literally the least I could do after again gifting her an entire alien baby alongside the baby that she's going to have. And honestly, it started off with me just wanting to use this new hair that I found on Twitter, and it's so pretty, and I really just wanted to use it. And then I decided that like I would make her an entire family because it felt more appropriate and beneficial for me if she had an entire family, so that way again the kids can know people. Don't have to like try and find friends on short lifespan when like all of the townies kids have probably already aged up. And so because I was extremely curious, right, I had to jump in game and see like who was the father of this baby, because I just had to know. And it turns out it was Kevin Pre from the high school years pack, obviously aged up. But like, isn't that crazy? And I always check, and usually my Sims pair up with people that they do not find attractive. I don't know what that's about, but yeah. And you get to see Stella again. She is not gone or forgotten. I basically just wanted to get her aged up, really, because I'm keeping the same lore that I had for my Not So Berry save, that aliens age faster. She couldn't be a baby very much longer if I wanted to stick to that lore. And I also was extremely curious to see what she looked like. So basically I had to like jump back into cast. I wanted to give Cecilia like a slightly different makeover because I'm pretty sure she's an adult now, because short lifespan, like people age so quickly. So I wanted to give her like the gray black hair swatch, and I wanted her aging to be a bit more like prominent, but not too much because she probably just turned into an adult. Yeah, and I just gave her a different hair and like a different outfit. But I did want to get into Stella, and I wanted to make her like a proper alien because I feel like she would be embarrassed of being one. Yeah, and I wanted her like color to be pink because I really like the pink and green combo. But her disguise looks just like Mari, which is so funny. Like, she couldn't deny her if she tried, really. I then went and popped back into game and added Kevin to the household, and I believe they're gender fluid, and that's entirely thanks to Lumino's mods. I think it's like the LGBTQIA plus mod. Yeah, they're gender fluid, so I didn't really change very much, just gave them like a different hair style, and I just left their clothes because I actually do like that outfit a lot. Yeah, and I didn't want to spend too much time in cast with them because it was mainly just to get Stella looking like a very cute alien baby. Yeah, so I just wanted to add them to the household. And then I made another family. This one a bit more like diverse in terms of like sim relationships, because I've really been trying to experiment with that more, especially with Growing Together coming out soon. Like, I want my family to be a bit more complex than like mom dad, or like mom or dad and kids. Like, I want them to have a bit more of like an existence, you know, like siblings, parents, stuff like that, cousins, anything basically. I love that both of these families were started by me trying to make Sims with new hairs that I downloaded that I just wanted to use, and then both of those Sims like sprouting out into like a full family. So I because the creator of that hair named it after, and it's entirely like modeled after Joel's daughter Sarah from The Last of Us, like in the show. I figured with the last name Miller, and then I named her father Joel Miller as like a nod for all of The Last of Us fans out there. He's not like supposed to look like him at all. Like, I just wanted to use the name, and he's also a good father like Joel is. So like, you know, props to him. But yeah, this is sort of part of the experimenting with family dynamics. I wanted them to like have a grandfather, and then I make an uncle for the kids. In my head, like their father probably died or something. I don't know. That's usually my go-to when I have like a missing parent. It's usually that they like died or something. I love how I say that casually, but like that's just sort of the go-to storyline for me. Yeah. So I make them twins. I basically wanted to get as many like kids in there. and like different types of kids, because with the LGBTQIA plus mod from Lupino, like your kids grow up and they like develop their own sexuality. You could of course change it, but like I usually just do with whatever it rolls for them. So I want to make sure that Wayne has like as many options for like teen dating as possible, because with short lifespan that's like right around the corner. So like yeah, I just want to make sure that like he has options and he doesn't have to like settle. But if I don't like any of the ones that I've created, like once they hit teens, like if they don't grow up well or something, I'll always just make somebody. Or like if he doesn't find anybody during his like teenhood, I'll just make a young adult. You know, it's low risk. It's totally chill, but like it'd be nice if he did find somebody. And yeah, that's sort of the end of the maintenance period this session. This is just some pics of Stella. She looks very cute. The Miller family, and I put them in like a big house because there's a lot of them. And can't remember their last name, but them. And then Kevin, Stella, and Cecilia together as a family, and then again this family. But yeah,